going on? It's Gematria 142 bringing the decode of why Arsenal lost to Liverpool today. See, for me, I never even looked at the game. I thought, nah, that's a game to avoid. But then when I looked into it deeply during the game, I thought it would make sense why Arsenal would lose, because I remember a headline I seen that Arsenal won 3 FA Cup games in a row. And when I look deeper into it, 3 wins in a row gives you that 201 and 84, and it's got that 204 as well, which you take the rules of numerology says to take the 0, right? So that gives you 24, and we're in the year 2024. And Liverpool, obviously, the other day beat Newcastle 4-2. 42, and that's all I've seen on this first week of January is the theme of 42, and it just gets me thinking of obviously next month, which is February and May, the only 2 months with the number 42, and it has that 48 as well. That 48 again, and then obviously May, when the league finishes, has that 42 as well again. The only 2 months with 42. And obviously war has that 42. And it also links to Saturn. That's that 42. And then obviously 3 wins in a row. That's that 201, just like Saturn worship. That's that 201. But it also got me thinking of Mikel Arteta has that 201. His full name gives you that 201. And what also got me thinking was when Liverpool played Arsenal in 2001. This was their last win in the FA Cup against Arsenal. And Michael Owen scored the winner. I'll never forget that game. I will never forget it. And from that day till today is a span of 22 years, and it also has 240 days, the 24 again. But it's this number, the 271, 271 months, and that number gives you the 58th prime. But before I reveal why that 58 is important, is a guy that scored one of the goals was Diaz, right? And we've just had a load of water rituals. We've had flooding, so you had water, gives you 22, and it's been 22 years since Liverpool beat Arsenal in the FA Cup. So you got water, and it said Elvis is going to make a comeback in London. Elvis gives you 22, the same ciphers in both water and Elvis. So you look at that right there, all for the same. Elvis, all for the same in the ciphers. And then Diaz has that 22, 68 and 23. Well, this is a reversal, because Elvis has 32 like water, but Diaz has 23. But they both have the same there. They have that 22. So how perfect is that? A player, Luis Diaz, scores the winning goal to win 2-0, and he has that winning goal. It's crazy. Absolute crazy. So Luis Diaz, and he has that 38 and the 52, and Rabbit gives you 52. The Rabbit gives you 52. I wonder what's today's date numerology. there you go, 52. 52 date numerology today. And that's just crazy. And Luis Diaz has that 38, and Liverpool have now won their 83rd game against Arsenal in their history against each other. Their 83rd. And that reminds me of football. Gives you 83. It's just mad. Absolutely mad when you see how coded it all is. Absolute madness. And I remember there was a headline, I can't remember, I've been trying to look for it. Maybe I remember it said they were talking about Liverpool being potential champions. And potential champions has that 84, like Mikel Arteta's full name has that 84. Just like 3 wins in a row in the FA Cup. It gives you that 84, and which Arsenal lost today. It's like they're just mocking people that don't understand that sport is rigged. Absolute nuts. Absolute nuts. But to get back to why the significance 271 being the 58th prime was, I realised there had to be some connection with the Super Bowl of 58 this year. So obviously the final is on the 11th of February, which is the 42nd day. Bearing in mind Mikel Arteta turns 42 this year. And I keep telling you about that 42 theme. Where is it? 4-2. Just like, obviously, earlier in the week we had Storm. In the UK we had Storm Hank, which is that 42. And you got that 4-8 again. And that 4-8 is significant, like 8-4, because that is the date of the solar eclipse. So the solar eclipse will be, on April the 8th. That's crazy. But sorry for getting off topic. What I was saying, obviously the Super Bowl finals on the 11th, 11-2 on the 42nd day of the year. And from Mikel Arteta's 41st birthday to now, it's the 322nd day of his life as a 41-year-old. So 322, skull and bones. And that just reminds me of the team he manages, Arsenal Football Club. Gives you that 322. Another club that gives you that 322 is Liverpool. That gives you that 322. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And just to finish it off, when you go from his birthday this year till from the day of the loss to Liverpool is 79 days. Arsenal FC's 79. Arsenal FC is 79, and guess what? The 79 is the 22nd prime. The 22nd prime. There you go. It's always there for them to lose today. And then something I accidentally stumbled on there. If you go from the Super Bowl final to Mikel Arteta's birthday, you got 44. It's just like, so you got 44, 4 and 4. So you got 2 4s, 2 4. Let's go back to the date of today. Look at that. You got the 11 weeks and 2 days. The 11-2, like I said. The Super Bowl final is on the 11-2. It's mad, like what you see when you really look into the code properly. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that he lost today at all. Just by now decoding it out, it doesn't surprise me. But I had a feeling Liverpool were going to win today. I really did. It just seems set in stone to me. But anyways, peace out.